Right, so welcome back to the second episode of The Lone Wanderer Scum. In this episode we're going to try and see if we can get rid of this toxin that's in our system. Let's have a look. There we go. Now if we have a look on here, it says there that the effects can be treated with activated charcoal. Now we've got activated charcoal, so we're going to use some of that and try and see if we can get rid of the problem. Look. Oh, I only had one. Oh. Bit annoyed now. I thought I had more than that. Still, not to worry. Right, so we're going to... Oh, it's because I'm holding it. Idiot. I'm doing so well in this one. Right, I'm going to eat another one of those. So I'll just leave that at 2 for a minute. We'll let that get into our system. And we'll go and have a little look around. Right, so we need to get food. That's one of our main things. And I need to... My bike's gone. Brilliant. Right, so an excellent start. Oh, hang on, there it is. I moved it around there, didn't I? So a bit of a better start than I thought it would be. That's okay. It's all good. Don't worry. Right, so let's zoom our way down this road. My apologies if it looks a bit blurred for the speed it's going, but you know, I can't really help it. Apart from that bit, which was no speed at all. Is that the police station? If it is, we might be able to get some good loot from there. Getting a few little lockups here. I usually get the odd few in Scum anyway, so I think we could do a looking in these garages here. Don't want anything sneaking up on me while I'm searching through here. It's another needle. I don't need needles at the moment, to be honest. I've got repair kits, so I can repair my clothes. Grinding stone, one of the rarest things that I ever look for in the game. Because I like to use katanas when I can find them, that is, or when I can make one. So I will be making a makeshift one at some point, and that will help me to keep it nice and sharp. I think we might have to have a look at making one of those in a minute. What's that? Oh, it's a fishing line. Screwdriver. Fuel. We definitely need some of that for when we get a vehicle on the road. But that's not going to be for some time yet. There's been so many times where I've had things sneak up on me while I've been in these garages looking through bits and pieces, because you sort of lose a Rager. Which one's that? Just trying to think which vehicle the Rager is. I think that's the 4x4 thing. Because the thing is with this game as well, if you're driving along in a vehicle and you hit something, it damages your lights. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass, so you've got to be a little bit careful. Right, this is the police one, so I think we're going to need the shotty out on this one. I've reset some of the settings on this as well, so now we should be able to see the mechs. I think I've just attracted a load of them with that shotgun, so not to worry. What we got here? A riot helmet. Keep the M-Night flashlight, that might come in handy. I don't need any ammo. Not for that anyway. Hiking backpack, excellent, that's what we want. Right, so I'm gonna equip that. Then I can put this stuff into this one. It's brilliant. I'm glad I found one of these sooner rather than later. Don't know whether birdshot will actually injure anything, to be honest. Right, I normally have my food and stuff up the top there, so we'll put the drinks up there. And the ammo can come down here. And I'll just quickly repair that, because I want it at 100%. Right, there we go, that's good. So we don't need that little one anymore. Right, let's have a look at what the hell. Right, bleeding injuries I can just leave, I think. Did he jump through the window? Because I'm pretty sure I had that switched off. The windows are shut anyway, so how did he get in? Curious. Right, so I've also locked all these now, so you can't just open them straight away. You have to actually lock pick them. I'm loving that new sound with the echo. Can you hear it? The way the zombies cry out, and you can hear the echo. So it's carrying a long way. Does so much for the atmospherics of this game. I love it. Right, I need to remember to pick up screwdrivers now. Is that one dead over there? Right, I'm definitely aggroing a lot of stuff around here with this shotgun. I don't know what puppet eyes can be used for, to be honest. Never sort of really looked into that. Reflex sight. Don't know if that can go on to this gun, can it? No. And a gas mask. Military compass, brilliant. And a weapon cleaning kit. Two things that I definitely need. I got a feeling that I'm going to need to vacate this area quite quickly once I'm done, because I think I've aggroed a lot. And 111. Another military compass. Right, the bayonet, I think I'm going to put that in as my melee weapon. There we go, and we'll put that in number 3. Right, let's go up on the roof and see how bad my situation is. Right, there's one down there. One down there, so there's definitely 2. That one's not aggroed though. There's none down there. Could have done without him being near my bike, to be honest, because he's armoured, so it might take a couple of shots to take him down. Oh, a bit of shotgun ammo. Let's unpack that. Right, let's have a drink. Drink another one. Just try and keep my hydration up a little bit. Right, food's at 50%, so I'm really going to need to start hunting for food. Right, I need a plan of action to get to my bike. Where's that armoured one gone? There's a little shop down there. Ideally I could do with getting into that shop, because hopefully there should be a bit of food there. So let's see if I can get down this ladder quickly before anything realises that I'm around. That's not really what I wanted to do, to be fair, but let's see if I can find that little shop. There he is. We'll eat the egg. That'll help us out a little bit, I suppose. Tea again. Tea and mustard. Lime soda, I've got 10 in that one, 19 in that one. I'll just keep the one I've got, I think. It's in better condition anyway. Oh, chocolate. Let's eat all of that. Right, that'll help us out. Right, we've got 2 garages here as well, so I'm going to have a look in the garages. What was that? A hoodie. I don't know whether I can wear that. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's repair it. Don't want no damaged items. Right, so what I want to have a look at now is in the crafting and see what I need for a makeshift katana. Okay, oh, metal sword is cool, so let's see what we need. 2 scrap, that's easy to find. Couple of rubber bands. Or a piece of rubber. I've got the wire to do that, so I just need a toolbox. Hopefully, if luck's on my side, there'll be a toolbox in here. But I know there's toolboxes back at the at my temporary base. So I need to make sure that I get 2 pieces of scrap metal to take with me. So it can be any of those scrap metal, that's fine. I need two rubber bands or 1 piece of rubber. Rope is easy to get because you can make that, tree bark rope, but I've got wire anyway. Right, okay. I really need to find a handgun as well. Where did I see that garage? There it is. Waste bag isn't as good as the sporran. Smartphone battery. Batteries come in handy later on if you need to charge up a car battery. Right, nothing worthwhile in there. Let's just check the house. Our food's okay, we're up to 64% at the moment. There's a parsnip, I'll eat all of that. I love parsnips. Or a water bottle. Always handy to grab a water bottle. Just a beanie in there. More thread. Let's just grab that for now. Could have a kilt to go with my sporran, couldn't I? Is there any storage in a kilt? Not a lot. Right, okay, I'm quite happy with the situation at the moment, so let's get on the bike and we get out of this little village. I wonder how long he's going to chase after me for. I hope it's not too long. Seems that he only comes after me when I turn around and look at him. I'm going to have to take him out, I think. Just get into the shade for a minute. I'm getting too hot. Let's take some of these things off to cool down a little bit. Right, what we do need to do then is look at the map and see where we're going to go. Now we could go over to this area, which I think was probably going to be a good area for finding food and stuff like that. But what I do want to do at some point is get all the way over the other side to investigate this area that I've never been to. So that is going to be one of the main plans for this gameplay. But for now, we'll just follow the road west, and we'll make our way over to this place. We might even be able to pick some stuff here and go and trade it down there, but we'll have a look. So we're gonna head west. What's he doing? Right, so west is in the direction I'm heading. That's good. Hopefully I can get a bike or something, a motorbike rather, at some point, rather than having to cycle this thing. Let's do a bit of cross country. That's good, we cut out that whole area. Downhill's always good. There's the sea down in that direction, that's good. I've had problems with these push bikes before where they can get stuck, and no matter what you do, you just can't move them again. So I'm hoping that's an issue that's been addressed, but I never saw it mentioned anywhere by anyone, so perhaps I was the only one who had that problem. Oh, what did I do that for? There's a barrier. I can't get past the barrier now. I just have to follow it around. There we go. Just checking out the stereo on my headphones there. It seems like the water was sounding from the wrong side. It seemed like it was coming from the left, but then when I turned around it was still coming from the left. So not to worry, it's all good. Right, we should be getting near this this town now. There we are, we're not far off at all. Definitely need a motorbike. Right, I think that's it there. So yeah, hopefully we should be able to get some decent stuff here. I do tend to see a bit of lag when it's loading stuff into this game. Maybe that's just my system. There's a couple of buildings on the other side there we might have to keep an eye on. Right, let's go and check some of these buildings out. Nothing worthwhile there. Suppose I could hold on to a lighter, couldn't I? Don't need a shirt. Don't need slippers. Bit of whiskey, I don't really need it, but I'm going to keep it just in case of infection. Short trousers. Wonder how much storage there is in short trousers. Because they might be cooler than jeans, to be honest. Looks like they got the same amount of storage. So I'm going to put them on. And keep the jeans in there, that's alright. Let's put the helmet back on while we're in the town. Bit of soap. Soap's also handy, as I said earlier, for cleaning clothes and that, so. I really want to find a silenced handgun. Rubber boots. Now usually you can find feathers in amongst this stuff. There we go. And they're ideal for making bolts for the crossbow or arrows for a bow, but I haven't got either of those at the moment. Could do with finding a little bit of food to carry with me. A walnut. Hardly going to be anything to carry with me, so I might as well just eat that now. The old bunny slippers seem to be quite popular in this town. There's nothing really of any use in this place. Let's have a look at the side. top shoes. No, I think I'll keep what I've got. I think you can use magnifying glasses to make improvised scopes, I think. Just trying to remember back. Angel's flight pants. Not much room in those. There's carrot juice. I suppose I could just drink all of that. Not a big fan of it in real life though. I love carrots, I just don't want to drink them. Right. A tomato, let's eat that. Right, I also need to look out for a garage while I'm around here as well. So I need to find that toolbox. Am I wearing any gloves? I've got those on. I'm going to get rid of those and I'm going to put those on. Much better. An arm guard, can I wear that? I've not come across those before. It's all good, I suppose it stops you getting bitten. Up to a point anyway. It's just woolen gloves, good for the winter time I suppose. I've noticed one thing that seems a little bit different. Normally I can find money, but I haven't found any money in this game so far, in this playthrough. I wonder if they did away with it. Shovel. Nails and bolts will come in handy later on when I want to start building a base. But I don't think there's any point having a base at the moment. I'll just use that temporary one in the quarry if I need anything. A willy warmer and a bra. Brilliant. So useful. She's quite tough. I don't think there's any more up there. School backpack, hippie pants. School backpack won't have much storage room in it. Looks quite funky though. Pad's eating that old garlic. Oh, an apple. I'm going to take that with me, I think. Trying to see what's going on up in the town there. Don't seem to be much activity. How's this stick looking? 92%. That's okay. That's at 76. So I can repair that because I've got the weapon cleaning kit. Let's repair it now while I think of it. This kit hasn't taken too much out of the repair kit. There's a garage. Damn, no toolbox. I'm being weighed down quite a bit at the moment. Let's go and get a bike and then we can come down and search a bit more. Got to watch the water in this as well if you're overweight, because it'll drag you straight to the bottom. Looks like a little shop or something there. A cooking pot. Not really any use. No, nothing in there. I think we'll go and investigate the petrol station just down there. You know, it's interesting to have that rifle, but I don't think I'm really going to get much out of it. Because I've already got the shotty. The only reason I picked it up at the moment is because I just want to see. Probably could take it with me. Can't remember how to turn stuff around in this now. Just trying to figure it out a minute. Can't really get it in there either. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. I'll leave it there for now. But I do need to see if I can figure out how to turn stuff around. I think the best thing I can do combat wise here is to have the spear ready for it if I come across one zombie, but if there's more than one, then I suppose I can always rely on the shotty. Got some more shotty shells there. A leather backpack. I wish you could attach one of those to the bike. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Right, that I want. I suppose that those the normal hiking backpacks are only the same as the police ones, aren't they? If I put that down next to it, open it up, it's the same space. Right, okay, that's no problem. Some milk. I don't need a drink at the moment. Another bottle of water. It's handy. And nice little bit of fuel in those pumps for when I need it. Well, the bell pepper doesn't look very nice, so I don't think I'll bother eating that. Shan't bother with that flour either. That doesn't look too good. I've seen better flour. Right, I want to try and find any garages around here. Because I really want to put a sword together so I can get rid of this spear. Come on, give me a toolbox. A fishing hat, brilliant. Screwdriver, yes, I need a screwdriver. For lock picking. And another fishing hat, brilliant. As long as we've got fishing hats, that's all we need to worry about. Right, let's go and investigate this. I think this is a school. There's usually a few little bits and pieces you can pick up from the schools. Beer, of course. Pair of gloves. Don't really need gloves at the moment. Sweatpants. Oh, that's just a lock. I've got nothing to lock at the moment, so don't really need those. Some ammo, some potato chips. I'll keep the chips because they might come in handy. I've looked at them already. Another bottle of water. I really need some storage for this stuff. More ammo. More sweatpants. There's an awful lot of gloves in here. Right, this is the area that normally has some good stuff. Mobile phone. I can't really do much with that at the moment either, so I won't bother picking that up. A rice cookbook. It'll be alright, but there's just one thing missing. The fact that I don't have any rice. Right, so that's the school sorted. There's nothing in there worth having. Another lockpick. See, when I go to build the sword, when I need scrap, all I need to do is go to a car. There's always scrap in the cars. I'm quite laden at the moment, that's why I'm struggling. Yeah, see, you can't add any storage onto a bike. Such a shame. The hell is that? Oh, sandals. Spice mates, I'm not going to go eating spice at the moment. This isn't June. Don't want that. Don't want to make noise. I'm a bit tempted to up the quantity of puppets in this, because it does seem a little bit low. Sort of feels like it's taking the excitement out of it when there's not much around, you know what I mean? More gloves. Now let's see how my health is now. That's good, because I got rid of the poison from that mushroom. So we're doing well. Metabolism, carbs, fibre and sugar are a little bit low. Stomach's empty. Bladder's full. Might need to sort something out with that. Might need to just avert your eyes for a moment. Oh, what a wonderful view out of that window, eh? Right, we're back in the room, so you can all look again now. Hoping for antibiotics. I really want to have some antibiotics on me. More rabbit slippers. How big are their feet? You know, what is this, Andre the Giant's house or something? Elusive. Hippie pants. Not much storage in them. Right, not much at all. Bit of a bust in that place. Let's clean that off. Get rid of the blood on it. That's better. No, shan't bother with those. Nothing worthwhile in there. Let's check out this last one. That's the first bit of cash I found. More water. Richard's cheese. Yeah, I'm not eating that. those boots. Right, we're not finding anything amazing in this town, so I think what we might have to do on the next one is try and get ourselves along to one of the more militaristic areas. Might have to sneak our way around a couple of mechs and see if we can pick up something a little more interesting. I really need a toolbox. So, right, for our crafting, we need 2 bits of metal, don't we? So I can use that one. And that one. Why is it showing that I haven't got those? Because I've got them there. Right, I'm a little bit confused there because I've got 1 rubber band, which, it's because I haven't selected them. There we go. So we're doing quite well. Get rid of the feather, I don't need that. Put that down in the trousers there. Right, we're definitely starting to get low on space, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful about what I'm actually picking up now. So let's have a quick look for garages. There's one. Right, there's a car in this one. So is that a wheel that can go? No. Alright, not to worry. Tyre repair kit. Bloody hell, I thought I bloody had one then. Now these can be used as storage areas. So I wonder if I should use that as just as a little bit of storage at the moment. So let's see, where are we on the map? So I could call that a storage area. But the thing is, it's right over the side of the map. I could really do with a storage area being more in this area. The thing is, when I'm playing this, I don't tend to go up this side that much. I don't know why. I just don't tend to find myself up there. Most of the time, I find myself down on this island down here. Seems to be more to do down here. As I said, there's that big area down there. I always find some really good stuff in there. So I may need to find my way back down there sometime soon. But I'm also intrigued by this area, as you probably guessed. There's the airport there. I go in there every now and then, have a little look around, but there doesn't seem to be much to loot that I really want, and there tends to be a lot of puppets in there. And then of course you've got the cannery down here, which is really a really good source of food. So I'm wondering whether I should head down to the cannery, find out if there's anywhere down there that I could actually store stuff, because then every time I go down I should be able to get plenty of food. And then of course I've got my other base up there, so I could head down there to try and get the toolkit. But yeah, I'm not sure. But it's getting dark, so I think I need to find a bed for the night. Back in the police station again now. I really need to have the shotty at the ready here, just in case I get one of those armoured ones. A little scout knife, they're usually pretty good. .357. Don't think I've got any more ammo for a 357. No, that takes 45s. That takes 357. Oh, Desert Eagle. Right, okay. So if I put the gun away a minute, I can take that there. It says unload ammo, so I must have ammo in it. Right, so let's find the 357, load it into there. Yeah, so that was about half full of ammo by the looks of it. So that should be full now. Right, okay, that's good. Now I can probably pick a couple of locks here, I think. Wow, we're timed on this now. There we go, we got a handgun. Uses 9mm. I'll just put that in there for the time being, because I don't think I've got any 9mm. And I've run out of picks anyway, so I can't open any more. Right, it's getting very dark. Right, Summit's seen me. Right, I didn't realise that the armoured ones could be taken down with one shot. Damn, I need to put some batteries in that. Gets even worse when it starts to get dark. Can't see a bloody thing. What was that? Desert Eagle. I need some 9mm ammo. And 50 again. It's an M9 magazine. A baton. How good a baton? Is that going to be better than the spear? Doesn't really say, does it? It doesn't say at all. Suppose I could try it, and then the spear I can remake one at any time, really. So yeah, I'll give it a little go. Right, so that's this whole area checked out. Stab proof vest, that'd be handy. Right, where is that? Let's get rid of that shirt and take the screwdriver. Screwdrivers are always useful. Come on, toolbox. Let's chuck down the normal lockpick and we'll take that one. I'm going to get rid of that because that's just taking up room. I'm going to drink that bit of water and get rid of that one. That's just taking up too much. And well, we'll eat the apple. I'm going to get rid of the jeans. You can usually find jeans anyway, so that's not too bad. Put the water up there. Put those chips up there. Try and get all those together. I've got that hoodie in there because it's got hold all space. Let's get rid of that military, that inmate shirt. That's just an absolute waste of time carrying that around. Let's see. So I mean, we've got some good stuff there that I don't really want to throw down at the moment. Got plenty of bandages and that if we get injured. We got a lot of ammo for weapons that we don't actually hold. I've got a feeling that rifle I picked up a little while ago was a .22, but not to worry because I've got this. This I'm quite liking. It's good and powerful. It takes down most things. Well, actually, it's taken down pretty much everything that I've come across so far. Right, so if we could get a Desert Eagle, that would be quite nice, but I really want a magazine for the HS9. So now I can go back into the police station and I should be able to open a couple more of those locked cabinets. But we're not going to do that on this one. We've already run over the time that I normally put aside for my videos. So as always, if you like that one and you want to join me again, remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the flip side. I'll see you on the next one.